I know how much you girls really don't, like me for the past 2 years since I have been manipulating you for. But I had to do it for my own entertainment. I had nothing to do in my life, so I decided that it would be best for my friends to face my own problems. Before I met you, oh yes, I had everything. Everything that a high schooler should have. But then, it all ended so tragically when I disappeared into the night and was never found again. And in the end, the four of you took the whole blame of my own mysterious case. But how did I end up missing? Well, why don't we turn back to memory lane then? Then we'll see. On that very, very night, the moon was shining out in the misty skies. And as I was trying to look for the fuse box, I noticed something. The wire was unplugged, and that caused the power outage of my house. And as I continued to look at it, gazing at it as it still laid on the ground, I suddenly noticed that there was a presence behind me, or somewhere, because I knew that I wasn't alone. But as I turned around, I noticed that the presence was coming closer and closer. I was abducted from that very spot. And that was when you girls knew that I wasn't coming back to the party. But as you four decided to leave my party, after you four left, I was dragged away by someone who was wearing mummy wrap bandages. I am very sorry, Leora, but I am doing this for our own cause. Now I know that you girls are angry at Cleo for doing that to me, but she did do a good job of abducting me. And plus, it really was for my own cause. Why would you say that it's a good thing? You didn't even do anything. Oh, but I did. And I did somehow get Frankie to get angry with me. After I somehow made love with Jackson Jekyll. So, you and Jackson? Gee, he's such a player. And that's when things got a little too complicated for me and Frankie. Miss Stein, I have bought her here for you. Good. Now put her in the chair. Would that be all? Yes, you may leave now. My puppet. Huh? Where am I? Hello, Leora. Leora Hemington, is it? Frankie? Yes, it is I. Frankie Stein. What do you want from me? Oh, what do I want? Let's see. I want you dead. What? You took everything away from me. And you took Jackson, too. And so now I am going to make you pay. And you are going to give your life away. And no one will try and save you. How foolish of you, Frankie. Causing all of this just to kidnap me? That's a total bullshit, I have to say. Shut your mouth. How dare you to speak that way? I've always hated you. Oh really? You're just saying that because I was all over your man. And now you are going to pay for what you did. And how are you going to do that? By getting the 4 of your friends manipulated 3 years later. And once this all starts, we'll have a reunion. But first, let's start with your funeral. Say goodnight, Leora Hemington. Looks like I don't have to worry about her. Now let's try to get the 4 friends of Leora and see if they like it when I manipulate them into thinking that she was actually the one. Wait, I'm confused. Who was the leader actually? The real leader? Let's just say that there really wasn't an A-team in the beginning. But after I was abducted, Frankie told me every single detail she had of her plan. And then she decided to pass it on to me. And that's where I'm here now. But what about Frankie? Wasn't she the original leader who thought up this whole plan? Oh please, Frankie was just a 16-year-old dumbass bitch who didn't even know what to do. She was over here, she was over there, but then she started out this stupid plan because of electricity in her brains. And that's where all of this started. So, that was all how it started. And that's where the 4 of you came in. Here, and heard every single news for the past 3 years. So now that you're just a soul? Yep. The old Frankie is just a hollow shell now. You're looking at the new Frankie, which has my personality in it. Leora Hemington. Frankie. She's gone. Gone forever. And we will never see her again. So now we're looking at Leora, inside of Frankie. What's with the long faces? You missed the old Leora? You know, I always wanted to see my 4 best friends again. After 3 years, it was so painful. And now I am finally able to see the 4 of you together. And me, the 5th member. Leora, it's been a while since we last seen you. And now we're actually here seeing you face to face. Even though you caused us so much pain. And I am sorry for that. You know me, I just wanted to have a little excitement here and there. But what you don't know is that I won't be able to hang with you guys or see everyone's beautiful faces. Because I'm not alive anymore. I'm just a soul inside a dead body, stitched together. So, what now? What do you want now? Since you can't, you know, be with us here, I think it's time for me to go. It's best if I'm not here anymore. I caused you for so much pain. And now I don't want to cause any more pains to you forever again. It's really not worth it for me to be here. And I think it's time for me to go to a place that is really calling my name for a long, long time. Wait, Leora, are you saying that you're leaving? The 4 of us here? Well, I told everything to the 4 of you on how this all started and where I am now. And I really wanted to say this, that I'm very glad that I met the four of you. But there's not enough time. I should go. But before you go, would it be alright if we saw you as Leora, not Frankie? If that's what you want. Yes, please. Alright. I will do this just for the four of you, okay? You got your wish. Is that what you wanted? Yes. I really am going to miss the four of you. I wish I was still alive to hang with you four. But it seems like you four had enough. We wish you luck in the afterworld. Yeah. And just remember, I'm watching over you four, okay? You have our word. We're gonna miss you. It was very nice to see you, Leora, again. Good luck in the afterworld. Thank you, guys. I don't regret seeing you four again. And I don't regret meeting you again. This is our goodbye for now. So, it's all over. Leora's spirit was lifted. I wonder if we're going to remember her later in the years. Don't worry, our bond is very strong. If we haven't even met Leora, we wouldn't have been here. But now, it seems like that heavy burden is off her chest. Yeah. Let's get out of here and meet up with the others. Yeah. Alright.